Are you prepared for an urban survival scenario? The city, a mesh of concrete and steel, presents its own set of unique survival challenges. Unlike the wilderness, urban environments demand a different set of tools and skills to navigate the complexities of city living. It's not just about having the right gear. It's about having the right gear tailored specifically for urban survival. From dealing with power outages to navigating crowded areas or ensuring personal safety amidst chaos, understanding these differences is key to effective urban preparedness. This video will explore the essential gear that every urban prepper needs, distinguishing between multi-purpose items effective in any environment and specialized tools crucial for navigating the urban jungle. It's all about being ready for whatever the city throws at you. So with that in mind, let's delve into the essentials that every city prepper needs. First off, let's talk about some multi-purpose survival gear that is essential in any environment. A core element of urban survival is being prepared on the go, and that's where everyday carry items, or EDC, come into play. Think about it as your survival Swiss Army knife, always with you, always ready. Your EDC should include items that are compact, lightweight, and serve multiple functions. Now, speaking of multiple functions, let's talk about multi-tools. These are the workhorses of the survival world, providing an array of tools in one compact package. Whether you need to tighten a loose screw, cut through some heavy-duty material, or even open a bottle, a sturdy multi-tool has got you covered. It's like having a mini toolbox in your pocket. Of course, seeing what you're doing is pretty important too. That's where a reliable flashlight comes into play, but we're not talking about any old flashlight. We're talking high-lumen LED, durable, and waterproof. This isn't just about finding your way in the dark. It's about signaling for help, disorienting threats, and even diagnosing injuries in low-light conditions. In our digital age, keeping your devices powered is crucial. Portable power banks are a lifesaver when the power's out, and you need to keep your phone or GPS running. Remember, during emergencies, your electronic devices are your lifeline to the outside world for navigation, communication, and vital information. Lastly, let's touch on the sometimes delicate topic of self-defense items. It's crucial to understand the laws in your area when it comes to carrying self-defense tools. Tactical pens can double as glass breakers in emergencies, and pepper spray can deter threats. They're compact, easy to use, and can provide a significant advantage when your safety is on the line. While these items are versatile, urban survival also requires some specific tools. Urban environments present unique challenges, and as such, require some specialized gear. This isn't about turning your backpack into a tool shed, but about choosing the right tools that can make a big difference in your urban survival experience. Let's talk about escape tools. In an urban environment, you may find yourself in high-rise buildings or vehicles more often than not. Imagine being stuck in an elevator during a power outage or in a car after an accident. In such scenarios, having a window breaker or a seatbelt cutter can be a lifesaver. These tools are compact, easy to carry, and can help you escape from confined spaces quickly and safely. Moving on to air quality management. Cities are dense and complex structures. A fire in a nearby building, a gas leak, or even a chemical spill can quickly compromise the air quality around you. This is where N95 masks or respirators come into play. Unlike regular masks, these are designed to filter out harmful particles and protect your respiratory system. It's a simple tool, but it could mean the difference between breathing safely and suffering serious health effects. Remember, managing air quality isn't just about emergencies. If you live in a city with high pollution levels, using these tools daily can help protect your health in the long run. Another piece of urban-specific gear worth mentioning is a good pair of gloves. In an urban setting, you're likely to encounter a lot of debris, broken glass, and sharp edges, especially after a disaster. A sturdy pair of gloves can protect your hands from cuts and infections. These are just a few examples of the specialized gear you might need for urban survival. The key is to anticipate the unique challenges you might face in your environment and prepare accordingly. Equally important to survival in an urban setting is being able to navigate and communicate effectively. In an urban survival scenario, knowing where you are and being able to communicate is crucial. Just as we need the right tools to survive in the wilderness, so too do we need them in the concrete jungle. And two such invaluable tools are detailed city maps and two-way radios. Now you might be thinking, why would I need a map when I have GPS on my phone? Well, in an urban survival situation, it's best not to rely solely on technology. Power outages could render your phone's GPS useless. Or perhaps the mobile networks are down. In such cases, a detailed city map will be your best friend. It's not just about getting from point A to point B, it's also about understanding the layout of your city, knowing the quickest routes to safe locations, and identifying potential hazards or areas to avoid. Now let's talk about communication. In an emergency situation, cellular networks can quickly become overloaded, making it difficult to contact loved ones or emergency services. That's where two-way radios come into play. These devices are independent of mobile networks, making them a reliable means of communication when all else fails. They're portable, easy to use, and can reach long distances, making them an essential part of any urban survival kit. These are not just gadgets, they're lifelines. They can guide you through unfamiliar territory, keep you connected with your group, and even provide a sense of security in uncertain times. So, don't underestimate the importance of having a detailed city map and a two-way radio as part of your urban survival gear. Remember, in the face of adversity, knowledge is power, and having the right tools at your disposal can make all the difference. So, equip yourself wisely, and you'll be ready to face whatever challenges the urban jungle throws your way. Survival, however, is not just about tools and gadgets, it's also about sustenance. In an urban setting, having access to clean water and food can be a challenge. This statement may seem strange given the abundance of convenience stores, fast food joints, and tap water. But in an emergency, these resources can be compromised, leaving city dwellers at risk of dehydration and hunger. Let's start with water. It's easy to take for granted the constant supply of clean water from our faucets. But what if the water supply is interrupted or contaminated? That's where water filtration bottles come in. These handy devices are designed to remove harmful bacteria, viruses, and other contaminants from water, making it safe to drink. They're lightweight, easy to carry, and can purify water from any source, be it a puddle on the street or a rainwater collection barrel. Do keep in mind, though, no single filter can handle all types of contaminants. So, it's essential to have a basic understanding of what your chosen filter can and cannot do. Now let's move on to food. When grocery store shelves are bare and restaurants are closed, you'll need to have your own source of nutrition. That's where emergency food rations come into play. These aren't your typical meals. Emergency food rations are compact, lightweight, and packed with high-energy ingredients. They're designed to be non-perishable, meaning they can be stored for long periods of time without going bad. Some options include freeze-dried meals, energy bars, or even canned goods. These can provide enough calories to keep you going until regular food sources are restored. Remember, in an emergency, every second counts. And hunting for a can opener or struggling to light a fire to cook your food can waste precious time. So, opt for food items that are easy to open and consume. Finally, it's important to have all these items organized and readily accessible. So, when the time comes, you're not scrambling to find what you need. Instead, you're prepared and ready to face whatever the urban jungle throws your way. Having specialized survival kits can be a game changer in an emergency situation. Think of them as your personal lifeline when the unexpected occurs. They are collections of crucial items that can make a significant difference in your ability to navigate through urban emergencies. Let's start with the Personal Emergency Kit. This is a compact, easy-to-carry bag containing items specifically tailored for urban survival. It's more than just a first aid kit, although that's certainly an important component. Your personal emergency kit should include cash because in a power outage, credit card machines and ATMs may be unavailable. It's wise to have a mix of small and larger bills as making change could be a challenge in an emergency. Also have copies of important documents like your identification, medical information, and emergency contact numbers. In a crisis, having this information readily accessible can expedite help when you need it. Next, let's talk about vehicle emergency kits. If you're someone who spends a good amount of time in your car, or if your vehicle is part of your emergency exit plan, then this kit is a must-have. It's more than just a roadside assistance kit, although those are crucial too. A vehicle emergency kit should contain items that can help you survive in your car if you're stranded or stuck in traffic for an extended period. Think blankets for warmth, extra clothing, and even high-energy food and water supplies. Also consider traffic hazard signs to alert other drivers of your situation. In an urban setting, you might also include a window breaker and seatbelt cutter. These tools could be lifesavers in certain scenarios, such as being trapped in a vehicle or needing to escape from a high-rise building. Remember, being prepared is not about fear, it's about empowerment. Having these specialized survival kits on hand is about equipping yourself with the tools and resources to manage whatever challenges come your way. Being prepared for an urban survival scenario is about understanding the unique challenges of city living and equipping yourself accordingly. We've covered the essentials of urban readiness, from everyday carry items like multi-tools and flashlights, to urban-specific gear like escape tools and air quality management devices. We've emphasized the importance of navigation and communication tools, particularly detailed city maps and two-way radios, that can be lifesavers when cellular networks are overloaded. Remember, in an urban setting you also need to consider emergency food and water supplies, like water filtration bottles and compact high-energy food rations, and don't forget to tailor your personal and vehicle emergency kits to meet the demands of city survival. Each piece of gear has its own role to play in ensuring your safety and resilience in any urban survival scenario. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video for more insightful content on urban prepping and survival strategies.